Captain Afra, Lando, Boba Fett, Han.
Not that's one. Mine's her.
Oh, you're not last.
Yeah,
It
boss.
would be
Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso from the last movie. Or Rogue One, technically, yes.
Yep.
hello.
All right.
Do you want that on that side?
Can hear me.
No, we'll do the
Okay.
setup here in a second.
So just remember, you don't want to be too far to that side because of this. So everyone just get behind the board where you're going to be.
Well, I thought so.
Everyone get behind the table where you're going to be.
That's the problem.
We're
Is
gonna be right there, and then we'll
I'll move you there, and I'll move that thing.
Alright.
This is your turn order.
Alright, I'm going to go with this.
Wait, so is this me?
That's you. Oh, can we get Han off the table?
I'm gonna be Han. I'm not gonna be IG.
Oh, I see how it is. You want to
Nobody
be the
knows.
Gary Sue of the group.
Nobody. Han's hard. I've never won.
That's
Okay.
that's what Leia said.
Dang!
Do you know
went
I've won Catan by just circling one piece?
there.
What?
I've won Catan by circling just one piece and building 3 towns and buying victory points because they're all trying to beat each other up, and I won with one land piece science round. That was it.
That's
Alright.
anarchy.
So my ship speed is 5, my attack power is 3, and my defense is 4. That's nice.
Yes. I'll start explaining it.
Oh yeah.
6, and then you get 8. What we got? 3 minutes. And then you get 10.
Nice.
Alright, Pocky, help watch the clock. You guys got a few minutes.
All right. So if I ask dumb questions, I'm doing it on purpose.
I hope you ask me
Yeah.
questions.
If I ask dumb questions, I'm asking for real.
Fine,
Well-
then, fair enough.
Well, no, I'm asking because in case I feel like, oh, maybe we need to explain better things to the players, because I will understand what you're saying, but maybe a new player or somebody else may not.
Oh, here, let me go ahead and get our setup card. What's it say at the bottom of your character? Should say setup card number
Number 90 for me,
90.
the hot reputation.
There's yours. What's yours? Flip yours over.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. 92.
92 at random. And mine is
Can we look at
91.
this?
Yep, go ahead and look at it. And then it'll tell you what planet you're starting on. So I'm starting on Lothal.
I'm starting on Katakona?
Takadona, that
Oh,
one?
Ka, C.
Oh, right here.
Yep, right there. Katon, yeah, that one.
Yeah. Where was I?
And then you start on which one?
Kessel.
Kessel? Nice. All right, so these things are your like starting jobs or cargoes and whatnot. I've got 1 minute, but so you start out with a job or a mission, and then it tells you how you fulfill it on
So
there.
safe passage.
1 minute.
So does that mean I'm smuggling people or what?
Yeah, 45 seconds.
Yeah. I'll explain it. We'll turn it around so people can see it.
Okay, so you want us to turn our cards around right now, or
That goes in. See where it says job or bounty? You just put that in that slot.
$30 seconds. 20 seconds.
I'm super pale.
I feel super tired.
Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to Kaiju Labs Media. I'm Kyle Burns, and I'm joined by
Crystal?
and
I'm Pocky D, the
And-
one with the beard.
yes, the one with the beard. And today we're playing Star Wars Outer Rim by Fantasy Flight Games. We just got it set up, so you came just in time. And so I'm going to kind of go over how we're going to play, the steps that you take, and then we're going to jump right into it. Just a real quick summary of what Outer Rim is. So Outer Rim is a game where you play as famous characters in the Star Wars universe, but you get to put your own twist on them.
We're all bounty hunters.
Right, you could all be bounty hunters, you could be smugglers, you could just be scoundrels in general. Everybody's got kind of a special ability on their personal card, so I think on the table we've got Han Solo, Jyn Erso, and
Bosch.
Bosk,
Bosk.
the Trandoshan. We're doing this because if you don't know, The Mandalorian is amazing, and I thought what better way to celebrate this awesome new video series than with Star Wars Outer
And
Rim.
episode 9 comes out soon.
And episode 9 comes out soon.
So it's like all Star Wars.
It's all Star Wars all the time. If you haven't been bombarded, now we're bombarding you.
More bombarding.
More bombarding of Star Wars. Okay, so let's jump right into how to play. So on the player turn, you're going to have 3 things that you can do. You can move your ship, which if you look on your ship card, tells you exactly how far your ship can go.
So the green icon is
Yes.
my speed, which is 5.
Yes, and that can actually increase as you buy new ships, or it could decrease. You can gain 2,000 credits, meaning if you don't go anywhere, you can just get 2,000 credits into your pocket, or you can recover all the damage. So if you take damage on the last mission, you can go ahead and recover that. Now some characters have a nice little ability that makes that kind of null, so they get to do it automatically. Bosk.
Yeah. I recovered 2 damage from your ship just because.
Just because. So after that, you have your action step. This is where is probably the most fun. You can deliver your bounties. You make an action if you're on a planet. So that may be looking at the market decks, which I'll flip over here in a second. Or you can buy a piece of gear. And lastly, if you're on a player space, we can also trade,
Yay.
which is pretty cool.
Can we beat each other up?
Actually, there is a PvP element to this game.
Thank
in the
goodness Kevin's
form
not here
of
for that.
bounties.
Yes.
So, and lastly, the cool part where the story comes in is your encounter step. So wherever you land, wherever you're about to end your turn, you have the option of either if you're on a planet, you can encounter one of these tokens right here, or you can encounter the planet itself, and then a story will unfold. Or sometimes by default, based on these lovely maneuvering things, you may be forced into an encounter. So these are patrols, and I'll get into that when we flip over the market deck. Okay, so let's get into the market real quick. So in the market, you've got a bunch of different things that you can buy. This will help you as you're a bounty hunter, a smuggler, or just a ne'er-do-well.
And a ship.
And a ship, and lets you buy things. So like for example, if you're a bounty hunter, this is your bounty board. If you're a smuggler, this is your cargo. If you're looking to upgrade a ship, this will be your ships. And then if you're looking just to do a random job for a hut or maybe a syndicate or the rebels or whoever, this is your job board. These are upgrades, and then these are exotic items. And if you notice on the exotic items, where am I? Oh yeah. On the exotic items, they're very, very expensive because these are game changers.
Yeah.
So you can save up for a cool exotic item, maybe even get a set of Mandalorian armor that lets you
Pod device.
do all kinds of cool stuff. So any questions? I know it's a lot.
No, you're so
We're going to learn to play, enjoy learning to play with us. So let's get started. So the first thing I can do, it's my turn. The first thing I can do is either move my ship, gain 2,000, or recover all my damage, not damaged. And I need to get to Tatooine because that is where on my my starting card it says I've got a little bit of cargo. I got a little bit of cargo and it says I need to get to Tatooine. Moisture evaporators. Lovely. So I'm going to go ahead and move up to 6 spaces. So I'm Han Solo, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, I don't want to do that. You want to end on a planet if possible, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to stop there at 4. There's a bunch of reasons for that. If you're on a nav point, you're kind of limited on what you can do.
Yeah.
You can't buy anything from the shop. The only real thing you can do is pull a nav point encounter card. So landing on a planet is always your best choice. So I've only got 6,000 credits. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy this illegal cargo for 3,000. And on the illegal cargo card, you'll see there's a rebel icon with the number 3. Anytime you take one of these cards and you buy it, the rebels move 3 towards me. So I bought the cargo. There we go.
What's the cargo limit, by the way, in a car? And if you thing, can I buy like 4 cargo and?
Oh, I can't buy that. Right. No, it's 1.
Okay, you already have cargo.
It's already have a cargo, so I'm
right.
sorry. Yeah, so I forgot to mention, where am I at? So on the ship card, everybody's got a starting player ship. You've got cargo, you've got mod, and you've got a crew, which means you can hire somebody to come onto you. That's what these are about. All right, so can't do anything. All I'm gonna do now is,
Did you get your money back?
yeah, I didn't put my name
Okay.
back in there. So I'm on the planet Ryloth.
Cause
I'm
a
gonna
counter.
I could, let's see. I can either buy a ship or sell something. I don't really want to buy a ship or sell anything. This tells you kind of what
Oh, okay.
what the planet's known for. So I'm just gonna flip this over. See who we got. Bo Sheck. So it tells you the card number.
Oh, Bo from the last movies.
I'm gonna look. See, it looks like it's a number 6.
It's nice that they number it in the back so you don't have to go,
Exactly. All right, so Boshek says, don't say smuggler, says the Corellian. I prefer freelance pilot for hire. Speaking of, are you hiring? It says you can spend 2,000 credits to gain the crew below and then discard his token. So Boshek is a crew member, and on his card it says at the bottom, if you gain him as a crew, if you do not roll a hit when you're delivering illegal cargo, you may re-roll your die. That's actually really good for Han Solo because if he's a smuggler and he's trying to deliver some illegal cargo. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pay the 2. We're just doing this on the bank system. So 5 goes in there, 3 comes back, and then now Boshek goes into my crew spot.
You got a bow.
I've got a bow. And that ends my turn. I know it seems like a lot.
Okay, so I can move in any direction, correct?
You can move any direction.
And I can only move 6 because my
Correct.
ship says 6.
Yes.
Now the question is what is your, it says you also have a destination, safe passage.
Old Mantel, so I have to move here. What is the red dot?
So unfortunately Kessel is surrounded, if you remember from the movies, Kessel is surrounded by this terrible maelstrom that's really hard to navigate. If you hit the red dot, you gotta stop, and then you have to encounter the card. Or you can go the long way around and try to get there.
Can you
Yeah.
pull a Han Solo?
You can pull a Han Solo, you can try it, you can go for it.
So I just,
Take the long way.
Well,
oh,
if you hit the red, then you gotta stop, or you can go the long way around.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so you're out floating in space. However, we're gonna go ahead and do. You can't really do any of the actions because there's
Can't buy
nothing.
anything because you're in space.
But you
Pause.
can encounter this.
If
So
you
it's a no
have
patrol.
a medic or Imperial reputation, Imperial data about this part of space suggests there should be a shortcut up ahead. Move up to 2 spaces.
Nice. So you can move up to 2 spaces.
Does she have an Imperial though?
But if you have
She
a
has-
negative Imperial reputation, the Empire is everywhere and they are hunting you. Move Imperial patrol directly to any space that is adjacent to your space. So I am,
So you're neutral for now. Normally when you start the game, we're starting off neutral, sort of like beginners learn to play. But normally you start the game, you have positive or negative depending on the character you choose. We're just going to do neutral right now. So you're neutral for now. So you can go ahead and move 2 spaces.
can I just stop at 1 or do I have to move 2?
Up
You can
to.
just stop up to 2,
Okay.
so you can stop there.
And now,
Sweet.
next turn, you can finish your thing.
Yep. So next turn you can go ahead and do your
Then we
back.
just discard these?
You just put them back on at the bottom.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Your turn.
All right. Let's see. I need to get all the way over there.
All right. Where do you want to go?
Over there. Hold on. I gotta see where it is. This is yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my speed? 5. I'm gonna go to 5. I'm gonna stop with thoughts.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
Nal Hutta.
Yes.
Known for its Credits and bounties.
You know what? Let's do some credits.
Do you want to shop first or no?
Let's see. What is the? So what am I? How does it tell what I am? By the way, strength, tactics. I mean, how do I know if I'm a bounty hunter or is it just all the cards are just neutral?
Anybody can be anything. Han Solo can become a bounty hunter. You can become a smuggler. It doesn't. All it does is your personal goal, your ability, gives you a little bump
Okay.
when playing the game.
Let's give me some credits. Let's do this one because I didn't get that one. That would be kind of cool. Cargo. And I have to deliver it somewhere? Yes, the rings of whatever,
The Rings of Kafrine.
which is over there.
Yeah.
But that's later on. And then if you can just give me 2K.
Yep.
And then I'll go ahead and drop this card.
Okay, hold on. What was that? That was Rebels, right? 3 when you buy it.
Oh, yes, Rebel 3.
All right, so we're moving the Rebel Patrol 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and it basically just moves towards whatever player activated them.
Sure.
Flip that, so we know what the next
Some more cargo.
thing in the marketplace is, and then now you're going to encounter the planet. You said.
Yes. Oh, sorry. One more. Sorry, my T-Rex like arms. It's my gut. It's in the way. Choose another player. That player loses 1 reputation of your choice.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna do you just
Fine.
because.
Han Solo loses with who?
Of your choice. So what are the choices?
We got the Hutts, the Syndicate, the Rebels, and the Imperials.
I'm gonna stick to lore, and you're gonna lose some reputation with the Hutts,
Oh.
because that's how that's lore.
Yep. Bad standing. with the Hutts.
Okay, so the bounty is now Hunter. Gain 8,000 credits and 1 fame. Deliver IGR droid.
Also, it gave you a bounty too.
Yeah.
Sweet. So now he's got, if you look on your thing, you've got a job or a bounty. So you can have 2 jobs or 2 bounties at the same time.
Yes. So I have to. So I guess I already have him.
No, you have to find him. So when you're working on the bounty system, all these characters right here are potential bounties.
Okay,
And
so
you can tell who's who based off the color. So the gray one is going to be one of the grays, and the green is going to be one of the greens.
so I need to actually look for that gray because I need to find my Black Sun then agent.
Yep.
Okay. So that's gonna be my next turn.
All right. Han Solo is going to go now, so let's see. I can move. I need to deliver these goods to Tatooine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus the special abilities to gain 2 ship movement. So he's going to get all the way to Tatooine. And then
So
he's going to deliver it. So for your action, you can do any and all of the actions. So you deliver the bounty, gain 5,000 credits.
he's winning.
No, oh,
Stop him.
No, I forgot to tell you. So, oops. Here, put this on 0 on your little board there.
Okay.
This is probably a really, really important thing to declare how to win the game. So this is your fame right here. When you complete actions such as your personal goal or some missions, I think yours says one, it'll say gain a fame. The goal is to gain as much fame as you can up to a certain limit. So tonight we're going to see how far we can go. We'll probably not get past 8. But it also lets you vary the game length. So if you wanted to play all night, or at least for a couple hours, you could say, hey, the fame limit's 12. Or if you want a short game, you can say the fame limit's 6.
I'll go 6 for right now.
We'll go with 6 and see how far we can get.
Nobody.
Huh?
Hey, none of us are nobody.
We are nobodies right now. Okay, so I did my thing. I dropped it off. Now I'm going to see if I can get, what are you? This is a mod for a smuggling compartment. It basically says that you can place this card in a cargo slot or a mod slot. You can also have 1 cargo in this slot, so it turns a mod into a cargo, which is nice. And then when you are rolling die to deliver legal cargo, I can turn a blank result to a hit, which is important.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. 2,000 credits.
Nice. Yeah, that's worth it. And I'll flip the next card over here.
Put it in the mod, flipping it over.
The next one is food supplies.
Food.
Yes.
All right.
Which may or may not get there because of me. I'm just saying.
So in this case, I'm actually going to. I don't want to find contacts and I don't want to do anything, so I'm gonna see who's under the yellow.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, it's Chewbacca.
And he's worth 7.
He's number 7.
Yeah.
So for number 7,
But he's always number 1 in my heart.
in his long life, Chewbacca has learned many useful skills. You couldn't ask for a better ally. If you're Han Solo, you may gain the crew below and discard his token. Otherwise, you could spend 4,000 and gain his token, which I am Han Solo. And so,
So you automatically, your pet, you finally found your master because, Chewie's clearly, treating Han as a pet. No, seriously, like, Chewie is like 500 years old.
is this true?
Yes. Look up the lore. Wookiees live to be incredibly old.
Wookiees, yeah, that's true, because he was with Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, hey, come meet my space human. He may be a little rough around the edges, but he's a good person.
All right, so I've got Han and Chewie together. That was very cool. I've never had that happen, so that was neat.
TV luck.
However, Boshek goes back into the deck, which is great for you bounty hunters, because if you get a bounty hunter on Boshek, now you don't have to chase me. You can go back and
Wait, so you just like drop them off, be like, see ya, I got
yeah,
Chewie.
I don't want.
What, does he
him
go back to the same spot?
No,
or
no, you're right. He goes over here.
Now he's on Tatooine. He's like, I don't want to be here. I remember what happened last time. I met my boyfriend.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so since I already landed in my destination,
Yep.
does that mean I already get like the 5,000 and then my 1 fames?
So you can either get 2,000 credits right now because you got no damage and you're not going anywhere. So you automatically get 2,000 credits if you want it.
Cool.
And then now in your action step, you can deliver whatever your job says. What's it say here? Okay, so hers is actually a job card. And so the job cards have a cool sort of thing to them. So in this one it says, your destination is Ord Mantell. Encounters you test strength or piloting. If you pass, complete this job. If you fail, your character and ship both suffer a damage. And then you get 5,000 in a fame. So to test your skills, look at what you've got on the bottom. So you've got tactics
And influence.
and influence. So unfortunately, neither one of those are strength and piloting.
Oh.
However, that just means to test them, you roll either one and you have to make a crit. If you have that skill, it's a hit or a crit. And then if you have like a crew member that also adds to it, then it's the eyeball hit and crit. So it increases your chances of passing.
So right now you only have a 1 in 8.
So I should have stopped somewhere else first.
No, you did good. All right, so you rolled the eyeball suit, you failed, you took a damage,
Oh, that's,
Dang.
but you're not dead.
yeah, you only take 1 damage, and then you basically just get back.
So Jin takes damage and your ship take a damage. However, you get the reward, which is what?
Gain 5,000 and 1 fame.
And 1 fame. So you are now in the lead. Oop, I got it.
Okay, now we have to beat up you because you're a lead.
Oh no.
Now Jin Urso is
that's how that
currently in
works.
the lead as the most infamous mercenary. You've completed the job, and now you can encounter. Oh, that was your encounter step, so that's your turn.
All right, so my turn is I'm going to flip over the gray dude. Oh, first, I'm not going to do anything, so give me 2K.
2,000.
Yep. Then flip over the gray dude. The white, I guess it's white or gray, I don't know. Damn it, not who I wanted.
Dr. Evza, number 9.
Dr. Evza, at the start of ground combat, choose a die result. During the combat, both players may turn up to 2 of their blank dice to this chosen result.
Yeah? Is that the...
That's the bottom
That's his
part.
ability, so you do the top part.
Oh,
Do the
sorry,
top
sorry,
part first, sorry.
Test strength. If you fail, your character suffers 2 damage. Pass or fail, you may spend up to 2,000 credits and gain the crew below, and discard Dr. Evans token. So I have strength.
Sweet. So when you roll, all you need to do is get a hit or a crit. Sweet. You pass.
I pass. Pass or fail, you may spend up to 2,000. Which is remarkably, I just got 2,000, so that's kind of nice.
Sweet.
And then I get him.
And
And
so
then
now he can use Dr. Evans' ability because he's on his crew. Now when you go around and get more ships, you can increase your crew slots so you can start to really build up your team of scoundrels.
Yep, and that's going to do it for me.
All right. So Han's not going anywhere. He's hanging out on Tatooine. I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 because I think I'm going to find myself a job. Not that job.
Oh, what's
Okay.
that Tatooine's good for?
So one thing that you can do in the marketplace is you can cycle 1 card, only 1. So I don't want that job. Don't know if I really
Now,
want
is that
this.
once per game or once just per round?
Once per your turn.
Okay.
So I don't really want food supplies. However, it says I can deliver to Nal Hutta. I'll gain 5,001 Hut reputation. So it's easy credits. It's a hop, skip, and away. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's only 1,000. So that's my cargo slot. It didn't have, or it did have, it's got the hut. It's got the huts times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna turn that back over.
Nice.
And now, this is where you kind of have to make a choice. Because you know the bounty hunters are looking for the gray characters. Do I pull it over and see who the gray character is and see to encounter him? Or do I just encounter the planet? I'm going to encounter the planet this time. Alright, so I'm on Tatooine. You share information with the Hutts about the location of a wanted fugitive. I can spend 2,000 credits to move the Hutt patrol to the space of my choice. If I have positive Hutt reputation, I can do this for free. I don't, and I have no desire to do any of that. So I'm just going to pass on the Hutt's offer and go about my life.
I don't know where he is. I mean,
I mean, the Hutts are over there, and I have negative reputation with them, so it's not in my best
Yeah, I know.
interest.
they're like to the fact that everything's, everyone's around you, so.
I suppose I could have just transported them to the other side of the universe. Huh?
Yeah.
Pretty. All right, your turn.
Okay, so
So you can move, gain 2,000, or you can recover all the damage you took last turn.
Let's see. You want to recover your damage, and then what is Ord Mantell known for?
Gear and credits.
so could I just go ahead and purchase gear for my ship?
Yeah. Do you want before
well,
you do that? Do you want to recover your health or get 2,000 credits?
I mean, you're already sitting at 15,000 credits, so there's nothing there you can't really buy. I would heal up.
Yeah, I'd probably heal up first.
Okay. Remove damage.
So up to 2, so go ahead and remove this 2.
Sweet. Now you can go shopping. Remember, you can cycle 1 card. That if you want to see if you're like, okay, none of these work, but you were looking for something very specific.
Let's see, I think I'll take the auto blaster.
All right, that's going to upgrade your ship.
During ship combat, turn up to 2 of your eyeball results to a bang. If you have tactics, you may instead turn 1 of your results into a semi-bang.
There you go.
And
which
you
will
have
be a crit.
tactics, so it actually, so that goes on your ship actually.
So
it's
it
a
would
mod.
be like,
Yeah,
right up
just
here.
there you go.
Perfect.
I'll move my stuff around. I think it's kind of convenient how they have these little cards all set out.
Yeah, it makes it, once you set it up, it's pretty easy to just to kind of slide your stuff in the correct slots and whatnot. If you've ever played, I think the Fallout by Fantasy Flight was like kind of like their first version of this
Yeah.
game system where they kind of did a.
So I got to pay $7,000 for this, right? I just can't take it.
Yeah.
You can't just take it. That's a very scum and villainy thing to do, though.
Yeah, it's very scum and villainy. Unfortunately, the other scum and villainy will shoot you. So
But
Did it have a faction moving? Yeah, the syndicate moves. How many?
3.
3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, they're at war.
so does that mean it was hot?
Yes.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
hot.
they were like, well, that was probably the Syndicate's auto blaster. They're like,
Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. What are you doing with our stuff?
all right, so you bought it, you got it, it's yours. Now you can go ahead and encounter the planet or the people on the planet. Get yourself a crew.
I think I want a crew.
All right, pick your poison. What? It's not Wally. It's W1LE, which is card number
22.
22.
So these little guys, they just stay right here, or do I put them in my ship?
So yeah, we are moving a little slow because we're all fairly, a lot of us are new at
So
this
you leave
game.
the
But
top first.
as you can see, the game is actually fairly fast-paced. Once you start getting into the rhythm of it all mess,
Yeah.
it is really fast-paced. If you're wanting a nice light Star Wars game night versus like Empire Builder or the other couple of mini Fantasy Flight board games that exist.
Yeah. It goes pretty quick. 3 is the magic number I found. If you do 4, it kind of runs on, and if you do 2 people, it's a little too fast, and you're like, I kill you, and you're just like, nah. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Most droids are rather high-strung, so W1LE's laid-back demeanor and easy charm is a pleasant surprise. If you are Lando Clarison,
Kerosian, yes.
you may gain the crew below and discard W1LE's token. Otherwise, you may test tech. If you pass, gain crew below and discard W1LE's token. If you would fail, you may spend 3,000 to pass this
Yeah.
test instead. Sorry.
What's her? She has. I think this droid has a really, really cool ability.
Encounter. Perform a market action even if you are at a nav point. Performed this action during your action step.
Oh,
You got influence.
is an Amazon delivery service. That's
It
great.
is. Basically, in your encounter step, instead of encountering a planet or a token, this little droid lets you buy something from the shop, even if you've already bought something. So even if you're out in the middle of space, so you're a guaranteed market action, and then you can also just buy everything. So if you want to have her go ahead and roll and see if you get.
What's the skill you
what's
need
this?
to roll for?
Tech.
You have tactics. Never mind.
So you need a crit to get her for free. Oh, just a hit. Okay. Or you can pay 3,000 and get that crew. You do have a lot of money. So
I'm gonna go broke.
3,000. She's
No, because this game like gives you 2,000 right off the bat.
yeah,
So
yeah.
there's no. I mean, you just spend one round at a planet going do 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 do.
All right.
I start a bar fight.
Actually, I think there's a
Oh, don't tell me that. I'm gonna go find it now.
there's a card.
And yeah, you get that.
Yep, that is yours.
That's yours. All right, I'm gonna jump over to Tatooine because I heard Han's throwing a kick-ass party.
Oh, okay.
The reasoning is because there's also I need that space. Hi.
That's my bosk sound.
Since I moved, and then flip over the dude.
Do you want to buy or anything?
Not right now. I've only got 7K, so I'm not
All
really
right. We're flipping over, and it's
not useful.
Lobot.
I'm gonna stop you right now and say no because I already have a crew member. So
There's no desire for Lobot.
no bot.
Lobot
Lobot can stay there. I'm
Lobot
good.
shall remain a mystery. All right.
Mostly, I also want to move things on. We're almost at 7:30. So,
Oh my gosh.
so
We're not even gonna get past. All right. Let's see. All right. Han Solo is actually. I'm not gonna take 2,000. I'm gonna head on over to Nalhada. Excuse me. Boop boop. Going to.
Oh, I see. This planet's not good enough for you anymore because I'm here.
No.
I see it. I was racist.
Going to deliver my goods. Gain 1 hut reputation, so I'm now favorable. I'm neutral with the huts now, and gain 5,000 credits. So one thing that's really, I'll take a timeout and just sort of point it out. So every character has on here a personal goal. So mine, it's Han Solo. So his personal goal is to have a ship with a cost of at least 15,000 credits. He immediately will gain some fame, and then he gets to flip the card. Now, when you gain the fame and flip the card, the ability that you have goes up. you gain another one. So you
Yeah.
get your fame, and then you gain an additional ability.
Interesting. And you get some gear.
So yeah, I think can you read yours? What's Bosk's?
Bosk is have at least 1 mod and 2 gear with a combined cost of 15,000, and to gain 1 fame and flip the card.
There you go. And then what's yours? Your personal goal?
I have to put a damage token on 2 Imperial planets and gain 1 fame and
Get to flip this card.
flip the card.
Not yet.
But I could still read it.
Not yet.
All right.
It's gonna be a surprise.
So
We'll never get to it, but we'll be.
Han Solo's gonna go shopping because
You read the Wikipedia entry. How dare you?
2,000 for some illegal stolen goods. Gonna put them in my brand new smuggling compartment. However, that made the Imperials upset and now moves the Imperials 3 towards me.
By the way, they're doing the Imperial March the entire time. Dun, 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 dun.
Right. So that was my market action. Nobody's here to trade with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to my encounter step. I'm on Nalhutta now. There's credits and bounties, so let's see what Nalhutta holds for Han Solo. All right. I'm in a seedy cantina. I encounter a group of bounty hunters looking for work. I'm going to discard 1 of my bounties or secrets to gain 2,000 and a hot reputation. I don't have any secrets or bounties. So this is the first time we've encountered secrets. So occasionally you'll pick up a card and it'll say secret on it. You don't read it out loud because it gives you a special 1-up against everyone else.
Nice.
It may be something along the lines of go onto the same planet as someone else and steal a fame. Something
Nice.
like that. So
Nice.
doesn't do anything for me, but
There you go. Now your turn.
your turn.
You.
Okay, so I want to go ahead and look at the planet.
Not yet, not yet.
I can't do that
So you
yet.
get
You can
get
move.
to
You can
move.
heal. Gain 2,000 credits. So do you want to move? Like, you've kind of milked the planet unless you want to get a job.
yeah,
Yeah.
the jobs are pretty cool.
Yeah, I should probably get a job.
I should go home and
gonna
look
get
there's a
broke.
job, huh?
And if you don't
yeah,
like that one,
McDonald's-
you can cycle to the next one. So at the top, it tells you what that job kind of requires to be successfully completed.
I don't need knowledge.
Put it on the bottom.
I gotta put this one on the bottom.
Yeah. Because none of us want that.
Okay. Now I need knowledge, stealth, and strength.
All right.
It's like everything you don't have.
Everything
It's
you
great.
don't have.
So you can just choose not to get that job.
You can just not to get that job. You could take a bounty. Generoso can be a
Dang.
bounty hunter.
So I just stick that on top and then.
Yeah, you can get a bounty. You can grab some cargo.
Guido. We don't
You can
have
do
Guido.
whatever you want. You don't have to pick
Oh,
one certain game type over the other.
I think I just want to collect 2,000
2,000.
credits.
All right.
Yeah.
And then now you get to either
Working.
encounter the planet or encounter the yellow token.
And so yeah, ornamental is gear or credits. So you can get some gear or credits from that.
Can Tonka, you run across a few inebriated casino patrons.
on the-
and-
You're
Read the other
ornamental.
one.
You're on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, those are planets.
Yes.
Some drunken planet. That's awesome. If you have a plus syndicate reputation,
You don't.
Nico seems anxious and offload hit this equipment. Reveal the top cards of the what was that tool market deck.
Yeah, the gear deck.
You may buy 1 reveal gear and discount of 1,000.
Ooh,
Then shuffle the deck.
cool.
So I don't have that though, right?
No.
Okay. So if I'm neutral or negative,
Is it a secret?
yeah, it's a secret.
Then you get to put that down and
You put that down, and that's your.
Well, you can read it. You can
but
read it
don't
as
tell-
I'm
don't
going
tell us.
on because
And then he
your turn technically is now over.
Yeah. What you want to do.
3. I'm going to move 3 out of my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to stop here. And let's see, shopping wise. So what's his goal again? And gear. Gear is the green one, right?
Yep.
No.
Gear's the green one.
How much is the doodad?
This is 3,000, and this gives you +2 armor.
Okay, go ahead and I want to take that.
Got it? How much is it?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I can't shop and get that white guy, right?
No, you can.
Okay, yeah.
All right, get 2 back.
And then, by the way, that moves these guys by 3.
The imps.
1, 2, 3.
Dun dun dun.
Yep, they're coming toward me. Now go ahead and flip him.
Black Sun Agent.
That's what I want. I'm going to take him.
All right, so we finally have some combat. So the way combat works is we look at card number.
He's got 2. He's got 2 shooting.
He's got 2. And
Yeah,
you have
because it
how
says.
much? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So he only rolls 2 dice.
Yep. And I have 3.
All right, so you get to roll 3.
And I have +2 armor, so I have 6 armor total.
All right.
Oh, hold on. At the start of ground combat, which is when I'm at ground combat,
Yes.
you can choose a result. I'm going to choose critical. And during the combat, both players may turn up to 2 dice to that chosen result. So I'm going to critical is the big explosion, right?
Yeah.
Full sun. Yeah. There.
So he's most definitely blown him away because he's only got 2 damage, and our Black Sun Agent did absolutely nothing to you. So, on a successful completion of a bounty, so you can do one of 2 things. You can kill him right now, and if you look at your bounty board, it tells you how much he's worth cold. Or you can bring him, deliver him to a very specific planet.
I'm going to deliver him to a very specific planet. So
All right.
does he? Okay. Question before we do that though, is it part of the crew or is he just kind of?
He just stays in your bounty thing. He's frozen in carbonite. He stays on your bounty.
Han Solo, too slow.
So that was our first successful
And then the good
bounty.
news is, I'm not too far from where I actually have to be next turn.
There you go.
That was really convenient because I have to go to the one with the.
Great job. Boss is now on the prowl.
There we go.
All right. So, well, I'm not going to lie to you. That cargo that I bought is delivered to Tatooine, which is literally right across the way. I just realized.
Did you just read that and go, holy?
I just read that. All right. So
Someone's metagaming here. I want to know.
I'm gonna. hop
Someone
over
set up the board too.
I know this looks very fishy, but I swear to you, I did everything random. All right. So I'm just gonna pop over to Tatooine.
I have a question.
Yes.
Your skill basically allows you to move for free for 2 spaces.
He can move 2 extra spaces. Yeah. His, his
2
ship value
Okay.
is 2 extra.
Okay. So I was gonna say, could you just collect $2,000 and then still move because technically you haven't moved?
No.
Okay.
No, that would be pretty crazy.
That would be broken.
Way broken. All right, so to deliver it, I've got to do. I have my illegal smuggling compartment. It says I may turn a blank result to a hit, and I need a hit to deliver this cargo. So if I get a blank or
What does Chewie do?
Chewie just gives me extra hull and extra
Okay.
defense. So I failed. Otherwise, resolve card number 1. So I failed the hit. So I'm just going to pull a 1 card. Unwanted attention. If I have negative reputation with patrol in your space and your action step. Otherwise, resolve the section below. All right. So I rolled an eyeball. And the result says the rebellion needs this cargo more than you. I can lose 1 rebel reputation to deliver this cargo and end my turn. Otherwise, I end my turn.
So the rebellion gets it, or you can lose reputation and the rebellion gets it.
I'm going to lose rebel reputation and basically...
And still deliver it.
And still deliver it.
But Leia will be really upset with you.
But I'm okay with that. So I'm going to lose my rebel reputation. And deliver the cargo. So it gives me 7,000 and a fame. 1. Put the card back. Oh, card goes back on the bottom. It's been delivered. All right. I think that was my encounter step.
Now,
so-
without revealing anything, is your secret mission a delivery, or do you need to be somewhere because of it? You don't have to tell us anything.
Basically, I need someone to be on bad terms.
Wow, there's someone who's on double bad terms right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're
I'm bad with the Hutts and I'm bad with the Rebels, so
yeah.
it's fine.
So everyone who apparently disobeys the law,
Things are
you're-
fine.
yeah,
How
yeah.
are you?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What do you want to do? You want your money?
I think I'm gonna try it.
I think you might want to move actually.
Okay. Yeah. I guess
My
I'll move.
recommendation is to move to Ord Mantell, the hut location.
Oh, you know what? I need to do some damage to an Imperial planet. So,
And the Imperial planets are all the way over there. Actually, I'm on top of one. See, I mean, the good news is you have 6 movements. So you could actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 get here or to Tatooine, either one.
All right. Do you want to buy anything? You can go shopping. Oops. Have to flip that.
Oh, I thought I flipped that. Sorry.
No, you're good.
let's go with more gear. So I gotta go down. So, do I have
Is that a
enough?
grenade launcher?
You get a grenade launcher? Oh God.
Generous.
Someone's gonna be spawn camping now. Like,
Oh wait, I can't buy that. Bummer.
okay. But now you can choose to flip over the yellow, or you get rid of that job that nobody wants. Let's see if you can take that one.
Hired help.
What?
Before you perform a skill test, you may gain skill of your choice for that test. If you pass the test, discard this crew. Cool.
But you
So
can
do I
only have one.
to-
Yeah, you've only got one crew spot, so you either have to get rid of your droid or
I would get rid of your droid. I mean, that could fill in any gap you get here. Because it says any skill, and you've so far experienced twice where you didn't have that skill.
Yeah.
Versus
Alright.
you basically Amazon shopping days are no longer valid.
Okay.
All right, now do you want to do explore the planet or?
Yeah. Let's explore.
Nal Hutto.
And then go to Ord Mantell, the bottom one.
No, she's now Hutto.
If you have
Oh,
a
she-
positive
no, I'm
hut
sorry.
reputation, which I don't, or if you have neutral, the gangster is looking for someone to cook up a new scheme. Test tactics. If you pass, gain 1 hut reputation, and you may buy the top card of the market deck.
Ooh.
Okay, here's the thing. You have tactics,
Yep.
so you automatically have a chance of winning.
Yep.
All right.
Roll it and see if you get. Got it.
Got it.
So
So
now
now
what is
your
it?
reputation with the huts go up by 1.
So,
So there you go. And that's that. And then
What do you get to do?
she can buy an item off the market deck for 1,000 off.
Oh, nice.
So what was that one item you wanted that you couldn't afford?
It was 8,000.
Oh yeah, you only have 4. Yeah.
Still a bit too pricey. But you've got some cargo over there, and
Wait, for 1,000 off, you get this for free.
yeah.
oh, cool. Salvage.
Yes.
Cannot buy a Mon Calamari. Destination Mon Calamari. Reward gain 5,000 and 1 rebel reputation.
There you go. Mon Cal's all the way over here.
And that's actually where you were wanting to go anyway.
Yep. Sweet.
2,
Wait, Rebellion or Imperial is what
think
you had to go
it's
destroy?
3.
Imperial, actually. Is
Well,
anyone in the wrong
she-
direction?
But there's one here, and there's an Imperial planet
Wait,
there.
isn't it Imperial, these Imperial planets?
No,
Those are the rebels.
no, that's the Syndicate.
Oh, okay.
Syndicate, Imperial. So she's almost there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's the end of my turn, right?
There it is. Yep.
Yay.
Okay, so my turn. I have 5 moving ability. Now I have a question. What happens if I pass Mr. Token there?
Exactly. Good question. So the patrols are now starting to infiltrate through the game board. If you have positive reputation, you're fine. You pass right on through. If you have negative, you pull over this.
What about neutral?
Neutral, same thing. Negative or neutral, then you have to encounter them.
Oh, I have to encounter them?
Yeah.
Does
You
it
have
kill
to
my movement?
Yeah, it stops you.
Ah. Wait, hold on. Did she just buy an item? Yes, she did.
I just moved them.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they were, wait, 4 spaces?
They were here. So 1, 2.
Oh, we hadn't moved them
3.
yet? Okay.
They were moved up. They were on the same one as the Syndicate.
Oh, then they should actually move 4.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, towards her. So that would be right there.
Oh, that doesn't mean you're no good.
You can decide. I think she can decide which way they go though.
Yeah.
Which way do you want it to go? Do you want to screw him over, or do you want to?
Well, I get screwed over no matter what.
Oh, that's fine right there.
Yeah, we're all good. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I mean, you can always go back the other way,
4,
right?
5.
Yeah.
That's my speed. 5. Yeah, it puts me out of the middle space. So what? Okay. Wait, hold on. Do we? Oh yeah, because I did move them up 3. Okay, yeah, I'm just being. Fudge.
You can fight him.
You know what? My ship's not that bad actually. I have 3 in ship. Or actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna. Actually, yeah, I'll fight him. Let's see what happens. Let's find out what happens.
Is fighting. Let's see who you're fighting. All right, couple of Y-wings. You defeat him, you get 5,000 credits.
Nice.
Okay. Patrol.
No patrol. You may spend 1,000 credits to move a patrol in your space directly to any space. So I can bribe them.
Basically. Or
You know
can
what?
fight them for 5.
But you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna give him $1,000 and to any space.
Okay. All right.
Wait. So you have to pay to fight?
No, I paid them not to fight.
No. If you
okay.
fight, so if he fought them, so then
I would get 5,000
3,
credits.
he would get 5,000 credits for beating them.
Okay.
Some of them even give you fame, depending on.
Yeah, there was really no.
Yeah.
That was going to be worth cash, and it was like, it's not really worth it. Particularly when I'm afraid to lose. I'm afraid if I lose this fight, items in my inventory go away, including my bounty. So does that mean I'm technically on that 1 yellow dot?
You did it say you get to move anywhere, or is it just?
Well, it said I get to move them, but does that end my turn or?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just on that yellow dot. Okay, fine. I'm done.
And you already did your patrol, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like suck it. I'm ordered over there.
yeah. Does that give me any? It gives me Imperial reputation. What's the job? Influence, tech, and strength. You know what? I'm gonna take this job. Get my 2,000. Take my job.
So we got about 10 minutes left.
Yes.
So we're.
Who's in you? Me and you are tied for fame.
So
You need to deliver your bounty.
I do deliver my bounty. If I deliver my bounty, I might win.
This is at the casino heist in Cantonica.
You have 30 minutes? Oh, my bad. I thought
30
we.
minutes.
Okay, never mind. I thought we
Oh,
landed.
wow.
I thought we ended at 8.
I did too.
7, 8. My bad. 8:30. Never mind.
You thought this was over, but it's not. It's not over. It's not over.
It's not over.
Dun dun dun. All right.
It's like it's like the last Star Wars movie. You thought there was an ending. Nope. 30 more minutes of movie.
All right. So
I love that movie, but man, there were so many false endings.
that moved the rebels onto me, which means now I have to encounter these guys. I'm gonna fight him, I think.
Go for it.
I'm gonna fight him and see if I can get 5,000 credits. I'm clearly not playing canon Han Solo here. But
Well, you have Chewie too, so he's got your back.
Chewie. He's giving me an extra one. So somebody needs to roll 3 of the red dice against me here.
Sure. You want to?
Sure.
Go for it. I've already screwed him
Alright.
over, so I figured it's just your turn to.
What does
So
an empty spot mean?
empty spot means nothing.
Okay.
Focus is nothing. However, I take a damage to my ship. However, I rolled 3, which is enough to take them out. So the rebels are gone.
You mean the
The Y-wings.
Y-wings?
I'm sorry, the rebels are still alive. However, that kind of ups the ante a little bit. They're not gone forever.
No, but now there's going to be a
Now
bigger.
Now they're sending in a bigger one. I'll find it when it's not my turn, but all right. So I'll take my 5 and be the scoundrel that I am. All right. So that was it. That forced me. That was my step. So it is now your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna move 2 spots, and then how do I attack a planet?
Should be. I think it's action. I think it's on your
Action.
card there.
If you are on an Imperial planet, use a strength test, which you don't have one. If you pass, you do 1 damage token to this planet.
So how do I get strength?
So you can use her to give you strength.
Yep. Does she have
yeah.
strength?
No,
Oh,
she gives
but
her
she
any.
has the ability. Yeah.
All right.
But you don't lose that card, do you? You just can change it out whenever you want, right? No, you have strength now. Okay, if you pass, by the way, you do lose this card, but you fulfill 1 part of your prophecy, your ambition,
So it's just 1 dice, right?
and you succeeded. So take a damage token from him.
From me.
Yes. And then put it on the planet.
All right.
Yeah.
Generous, causing damage. How many do you have to do?
On 2.
1 on 2
You're gonna
planets.
do 1 more. Okay.
But this card is, by the way, gone away.
Oh, that was
Oh, lady.
a turn and burn.
Yeah, she's turning to burn.
Okay.
But you've gotten 1 step closer.
That's pretty cool though. I haven't seen that.
So now that I damaged the planet,
That's your secret card.
do I?
That was your.
That was my turn, right?
No, that was your action, right? That was under the action thing.
Yes.
Damage
Yep.
the planet, so you still have your encounter. Yes, you still have your encounter, so you can still do something on the planet.
Yeah, you just shot a hole in like some random
Or-
area, but you're going somewhere else. You're fine.
Take
See
a
who else is there.
Greta.
Greedo.
Greedo.
Tabadusta.
Hey, by the way, when you go shopping,
Yeah.
there's Greedo right there.
So
So,
Yes.
we had a special request from Courtney.
What's that?
Oh.
Hold on. This is for Courtney. Thank you.
They hugged.
I groped.
Oh, they groped. Okay.
wait. So what does that mean if he's up
So,
here?
so that means somebody. Now that we know where Greedo's at, if you're a bounty hunter, you can just grab Greedo and instantly know.
Basically, your next turn, your next shopping turn, you can take him.
Take the bounty and then take him out. But right now, that is it. So I'm sorry. Number 12. She's like, what do I do?
And you don't want to collect him because now we know that he's wanted.
There you go.
Someone will come for you.
This is true. So this is where the game gets kind of crazy. So if you're a bounty hunter and someone else has a character on their crew that you need a bounty for, you chase down that player. And the player can either decide to defend them and you do combat against the player, or the player can just be a complete scoundrel and hand over the crew, maybe for a portion of the cut.
All right. So since I have positive, I could test my influence on him, and if I pass, I gain the crew.
But you have no positive. Oh, you have positive
Yeah, I do.
experience, yes.
So can I get that and then like
Now note that
Yes, you can absolutely take Greedo as a crew.
yes,
And then deliver him alive. However, once you move to the planet to deliver Greedo alive, he will fight you for his life, and you will have to fight your crew member. However, yeah, you can totally take him as a crew, take him to the planet he's got to be delivered on, and then cash in the bounty.
but then you also need to collect the bounty. That's the other thing. You need to make sure you collect the bounty. Which
Well, how about I go ahead and do that then?
There you go. Just don't let him know. All right, so what do you have to do to get him? You have to roll
I have
what?
to roll a. What was it?
Dang, Jin's not playing fair in this game. Come on, Greedo. And then I'm going to deliver
Influence.
you. All right.
But I
You
don't
have
have
in-
influence.
yes,
Oh,
you
I
do.
do have
You
influence.
do have influence. all
so
you
now
need
you
to
just
hit
need
or
not
crit,
to suck, and then don't.
Which you didn't. So
Yeah.
Dang.
You failed the test, so you suffer 2 damage.
He did shoot first, is what we're saying.
It's
have you
spoiled my
seen?
plan.
Have you seen? This is not a spoiler for anybody, but apparently in the Disney Plus version of A New Hope, in the tradition of adding stuff to the movies, Greedo now says something before he shoots first.
Yeah.
I believe it's McClunky, is the word Greedo says,
Which is
which we don't know what that means.
So according
Well-
to some fans, there is a theory of what that means.
What is it?
It says I can't say it on television without a $10,000 fine.
Oh,
Well, it
Greedo.
says that I could spend 2,000 to pass this test instead. So could I have just paid instead of taking the damage?
that yes, you can. Give me back the
Well,
damage.
here, I'll just give you all these back.
Ooh.
Thank you.
But is Greedo worth it though?
Well, considering his bounty says he's worth 9,000 alive plus 2 fame, so yes,
Plus 2 fame.
plus 2 fame.
All right, we need to stop playing around here.
Yeah, we really do.
Okay.
Okay, so my turn. Move me on to the planet that I wanted to go to before the Imperials decided to stop my butt.
All right, where are we going?
I am going to Roloth. Which I have totally speed for. I have 5. And then I'm going to drop him off.
All right, what's the
I get 10,000 credits,
10,000 credits?
and I get a fame. Also, deliver him token Roloth gain 10,000 credits and 1 fame. After you gain this reward from this card, remove it from the game.
Yep, he's gone.
So there's that, and then there's this.
Gone, gone, gone.
Now I need to go find IG arm droid. So
All right, so you can still do you delivered a cargo or bounty, you still have your market actions.
now, how mean do I want to be and go grab that bounty?
She is pretty close.
She is very close. That would be kind of cool. Instead, I will. No, I don't want that either. What's the rare item? I'm sorry.
So the rare item is a Dejarik holo table. It says while you have 2 or more crew, you gain an additional fame.
Oh,
And on the action, if you're in a nav point, you roll 1 die for each crew you've got. For a hit or eyeball result, you gain 1,000 credits. Good grief.
so unfortunately, I need 2 crew and I only have room for 1.
You might need a new ship.
Yeah, which I assume is when I flip this thing over. Let's see. Instead of what was it? Instead of
You could totally buy one too. What's the IG interceptor classes? How much? 15,000 gives you
2 crew.
2.
How much?
crew,
5,000?
15,000.
Oh.
Or you can cycle it.
That would be almost all of my money, and I don't feel like that right now. Actually, I could. No, I can't have enough room for cargo. 8,000 for that. Darn, I don't want to do anything. No, that sounds like an appealing idea to me. Actually, I will top deck this. And then reveal. Farproax. 6,000 credits, gain +1 attack. During combat, if you have you have strength, which I do, You may turn one of your eyes results into an explosion.
Ooh,
And for 6,000,
that's not bad.
that's not bad. I'll take that.
Fiber Axe. Bosk is over here gearing up. You gotta be getting close to your.
I'm at 9, and I just need a mod that would be worth 6,000 gold.
3 huts. So the huts move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Oh, actually, wait, can they do that?
Yeah, they just go through it. They're weird.
Oh, they're just like, I don't care about my people.
Yeah. All right. Han Solo's turn. Let's see. What do we got on the table here? Back to supplies. Oh, I have a job, don't I?
Yes. What's your job?
Catatonica. Where's that at?
Which one?
Catatonica. It's a casino heist.
Oh, it's
It's right here. It's actually within your distance.
Oh, let's go over there. All right. Destination is Catatonica. Resolve card number 42.
You have to help a writer figure out a book, so it'd be awesome.
All right. The casino heist. The first part of the plan involves distracting the security guard with small talk. Test influence. If you fail, the job fails. Great.
Do you have influence?
I have piloting in tech, piloting in strength. I have no influence. So here we go.
You want the roll of red or the brown?
Brown.
Okay.
Is the red bad?
It's going on to Brown Town.
What do I have to get? A crit?
Yeah.
Please, 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 please. Cool. Nothing. So
You cannot do small talk. Han Solo has proven he cannot do small talk. We've seen this in the movie, sir.
I can't do small talk, so I failed the job. So that's the.
If it was Lando Calrissian, he could do small talk.
That was my encounter. My gosh, I need to. Okay. I need to find somebody who's got influence. I need to pick up a crew.
There's a green card there and a yellow card there. That could be totally somebody
That was
useful.
it. That was the end of my turn. But she had influence, didn't she? She was influence, right? The droid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm doing. All right.
Got your
turn.
Amazon Prime there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Wait, this is 0, so I just
Yeah, you just pick it up.
Yeah,
pick
it's
it
free.
up and
Bounties are free to pick up, but you only have you can only take 2 of them at a time, so you're fine.
all right.
Did you get your 2,000? Hold on. Start of your turn. You didn't go anywhere, right?
Right, because I want to.
But also during your action phase, can she do her secret mission?
If she, yeah, if it, I don't know what her secret says.
Not her secret mission, this one. The her objective, her
Oh, no. She has to. I think she has to go to a different planet,
Yeah,
right?
because I already.
Oh, I thought it said 2 damage on one planet.
No, it's 2 damage on, or 1 damage on 2 planets. Yeah.
So she can either get to Lothal, do another damage, get another
Okay,
fame.
so I can move now,
but no, you.
but I can't move because I already drew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that's the end of my turn.
Yep, and now it's my turn.
Did Greedo have a? No, he did. Yeah, he does. He's got a. What is it? 4 of the huts. I'm sorry. This thing right here.
Yeah, he moves 4 of the
yeah,
huts.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, does this mean they know?
Well, it'd
They
be
know, they know that you got his boy.
Oh.
and they know they want his butt.
Gusta. That's my Greedo.
Okay.
I'm wearing an Thorian shirt, which is like.
Yeah, to be fair, if anyone's all like, why is he wearing a Star Trek shirt? I wasn't originally supposed to be on camera, so I was just supposed to be off in the back doing what I always do, which is be K-Bot, and so...
Secret.
I know. K-Bot is real. K-Bot is in all of our hearts.
Supposed to know, Valky.
Gosh darn it.
What's she gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Do you have positive with the syndicate?
No, I'm neutral with the Syndicate, which is annoying. Because I need some green.
Take them out. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Actually, I probably could. But instead, damn it. Yeah, because I have to get to that planet no matter what. Because they're all green on that planet, which is what I'm desperately needing. So instead, where's the ship mods at, by the way? Oh,
So the ship mods bounce back and forth between the gears. So sometimes you get a ship mod, sometimes you get a personal gear. It varies.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll try to fight the syndicate here. Let's see what we got.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
So yeah, just 1, 2.
All right. The syndicate is 3.
Okay.
You're just gonna fight them, right?
Don't I have a card? Don't I get a card first?
If you would like it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would. Let's see. They're not. So are they on patrol or not on patrol? Because they're on plan.
They're on patrol.
They're on patrol.
Interesting. What happens? He's not reading out loud. You know what that means?
Secret. Super secret.
You can hear. You can hear.
Okay, so the problem with the secret is like this makes no sense.
Oh, I'm scared.
So
What should I do? Comment below.
my problem is I'm going to ask you this question.
All right, ask me the question.
I'll let you look at it first, because that way I can limit it at least down to one person who doesn't know. So does that mean I just don't consider the fight happening?
Wait, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see where this is confusing?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Do
I just ignore the combat never happens?
You're making a deal with the ship's captain. Mm-hmm. So.
But I have to have another person in the room with me,
Not
basically.
yet. You hold that,
Okay.
and then.
So I'm going to hold it, and then I guess...
Whenever you want, you could you discard the card for your action, and you get to do everything that it says on that card.
Okay, so I'm going to do that then.
You hold on to it.
Right, so that means
That's
that
your
doesn't
secret
happen.
weapon. You can just totally if you and a player are on the same space, you can just.
Okay,
I know what the secret is.
yeah.
You don't.
Which, the other good news is he's on the other side of the board, so, right now he's feeling totally safe about that.
Interesting.
So I don't, that never happened.
Yeah, they made a deal with the captain. That's all we know.
That's all we know. But can I then, since I'm already on the planet I need to be, can I go ahead and flip that green card? Or does that immediately end my turn?
That was your encounter step.
Okay, never mind then. We're done.
Yeah.
Your turn, sir.
It is my turn. All right. I need a crew. All right, so let's see. I need to get this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made it.
Well, wouldn't it have been easier to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I'm on solo. I'm flexing.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna take the long way.
flexing.
Yeah, you're like, no, I'm taking the long way.
Come on, Chewie.
Screw your Google Maps.
All right, so 22. I already know that I'm not Lando Calrissian, which I believe was the.
Yeah, if Lando Calrissian, she gets it automatically for free. I think it's influence or
It's test tech. All right, so test tech. If I pass, I gain the crew. I did not. If I fail, I can spend 3,000 to pass.
you can spend that huge clump of cash you have. Yes.
I will spend 3,000 credits to gain this crew.
Wow, congratulations on your street cred.
See, now here comes the thing. But here's the trick. You could drop Chewie off. Because you're Han Solo, you immediately
I
get him back.
back.
Yes.
I need to buy a bigger ship. Okay, so next turn, here's what I'm doing. I'm buying a bigger ship. I'm going to get Chewbacca back. Chewbacca's going to... I'm sorry, Chewie, just give me a minute. Poor Chewbacca.
Look, we'll go hunt Lovecraftian like style horrors and use them as bounties against the Syndicate or something. I don't know.
Too bad you
What were
just
those
can't.
creatures called in episode 7? The things that look like from Little Shop of Horrors, the plant creatures.
Oh, the Rathtars.
The Rathtars, yes.
It's sad that I know that.
You own a Star Wars board game,
you're
and you're
right.
wearing a Star Wars shirt. I'm not.
And I made a gonk.
Yeah.
So
And you made a gonk. This is a really nice gonk, by the way. If you also want to know about how to make your own props and stuff, we have a show about that called Kombat Kreations, which is on
That's
next.
true. All right, so
Shameless plug.
I did that, and I'm not happy about it, but next turn I'll resolve it. It's your turn.
I have a question. Do you also immediately get her effect?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes, I
6.
did get her effect.
All right, so now I'm floating in space.
Space.
That point.
Space.
What?
Space.
All right, so the no patrol side.
If you have positive or negative hut reputation.
You have
Positive.
with the huts.
One of your hut contacts gave you coordinates to Black Market Space Station in this area. Choose a market deck to reveal the top 3 cards of it. You may buy one of these cards, then shuffle the deck.
So you get to have a sneak peek at the top 3 cards, whatever you want.
So you want gear? Do you want a crew? Do you want a ship? The rare items?
Let's go with the.
The rare items are very expensive, and you only have $4,000. Just to
yeah.
remind you.
Well, I guess that means I need a job, right?
Yes.
I think the jobs are free. Most of the jobs are free.
Oh, so that wouldn't count then, would it?
Yeah, basically the 2 that you kind of want to look at are either the mods or the cargo, if you want to grab either one of those.
I'd go with.
This one's the cargo.
Yeah. So you basically you look at the top 3 cards. So that, and then one more.
And you get your pick.
Those are upside down. I'll get it.
How dare you, sir?
Bactus supplies to Takonda. Is that on the way? Nope.
Actually, is it?
Takodana is way over there.
Illegal. Cannot buy on Takonta. To deliver, roll a die.
Is it with a C?
Yeah, Cantonia.
You're like right next to it, so you could deliver that next turn.
And you get 7,000 credits and a fame
Okay.
for free. Now you have to reshuffle the deck. So you got that, and how much did it cost you? 2,000.
Costs 2,000.
And what does the card give you? You go to the black market, and you get anything special for the black market, like a discount?
With
Oh, this? No, it's just basically you got the advantage of looking at the top 3.
So you spend 2,000, and then you're going to get 7,000. You're going to make a profit of 5K after it's all said and done with.
sweet.
Ridiculous.
Yes. Oh, yeah, and by the way, move the Imperials 4. No, not 4. No, sorry, never mind. That's that one. My bad. I was looking at the wrong card.
I put this in the bottom of the deck, right?
Yep.
Hold
Alright.
on. Or was that already used?
What is that?
That's her cargo from the last. Didn't you already have this cargo? Have you not spent it yet?
I don't think I spent this.
Okay, so you have to choose to get rid of that one then.
Uh,
But that one, this
Yeah,
is worth
one's
way more.
better.
You didn't spend any money for that one.
I forgot about that card.
That's fine. That's why I asked. I was like, all right, so I guess it's my turn.
yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to get $2,000 because I'm not moving.
2,000 credits.
Yep, and then flip over the green dude.
The green guy?
Green guy.
Forlom.
Who?
Forlom.
Not IGR. I'm dead. Okay.
No.
Darn.
He is number 2.
You may spend 3,000 credits to gain this crew below. Discard 4 long to reduce this by 1,000 for each bounty you have. I have 1 bounty, so I can reduce it by $1,000 to get him. Plus 1 shooting. You may gain 3,000. Hold on. Below and discard 4 long. Reduce the cost by 1,000. Oh, I guess he just gives you plus 1 strength. Actually, you know what? I will go ahead and do that.
All right.
So he's worth 2,000 credits. So spend one not, and then he gets to go back. And then I get that dude.
Forlom.
Because I don't like the
Dropped
idea of players being able to also flip their also
Dr.
dice. So.
Ensign. You the what?
His thing is both players can flip the dice to what they want them to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of that, so that's not happening. Instead, I gain 1+1 strength. So basically, right now I have 5 strength. That's nice. Don't get in combat with me. I'm a boss.
All right. Well, going to. Where am I? I'm on Nalhutta. I need to get a new ship, and
You have the money for a new ship, sir.
I do have the money for a new ship, and the aggressor class assault fighter is 15,000, which will achieve my personal goal.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to spend 15. Oh, my money's gone.
Well, don't you also get 2,000 for just saying because you're not moving?
I already took it.
Okay, so I asked.
I now have 7,000.
Oh man!
Where are the ships?
Don't tell me I have it. Like, is it one of ours? The which one?
No. It's these.
Oh.
This guy. So all you do is when you get a new ship, your ships, when you upgrade, also have ship goals. So it gives you another way to get fame. So this is the aggressor that I'm buying for 15,000. You just take your old one off, plop the new one on. And the cool thing about trading up on ships is so like if you buy a ship for 5,000 and then you want to get another ship for 10,000, you only have to pay the difference.
Okay.
So you have like a trade-in value.
Nice.
And there is one really cool card in the ship deck. Let's see if it's there.
Oh, I think I need to take this away.
It's
Here
the
you go.
Millennium Falcon. Huh?
Bottom of your deck. That's from my first encounter.
So the Millennium Falcon is now up for grabs. So Han obviously has buyer's remorse here, but whatever.
Oh, actually, I do you. How much is he? How much is it?
The Millennium Falcon is 20,000.
So it only cost you 3,000?
Yeah, but it's fine. We're not, like you said, getting close. So I'm going to go ahead and counter Chewbacca, and I'm going to get him back.
Yes.
I need Chewie for this job. So number 7, I'm just going to go ahead and take Chewie.
That'll be your turn, right?
That'll be my turn.
All right, your turn.
He's back. We're back, Chewie. We're going to do this job. If you've seen the latest episode of Rick and Morty,
Yep. Nope.
that has extra meaning.
All right, so now move one to your ship.
So yeah, you can move to Cantonica. Now you can also
I'm going to drop
deliver
off
the
my
goods.
prototype.
Wait, hold on. Look at Jin's ability. No, okay.
Oh, what's the thing? Otherwise,
Oh, otherwise resolve card what?
buy.
Was it number 1?
Look at card number 1. Yes.
Yep.
All right, so you rolled an eyeball, so you read that off.
You will never get past the checkpoint without being seen. Test stealth. If you pass, deliver this cargo and end your turn. If you fail, lose 1 reputation with your planet's faction at the end of the turn.
So good news is Guido has stealth. So before you turn him in for his bounty, you get to use him once, get you out of this mess to succeed. So now you just need a
Hit or a crit. But you didn't get, so what happens if you fail?
you lose 1 reputation.
With the faction of, there is none on that one. Interesting.
So you get to keep your fame. You don't lose.
Oh,
This is
okay.
your reputation.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, you're
I'm
fine.
at a neutral.
'Cause
Oh.
yeah, it's neutral, so you're all right.
So you're fine. You
So I
just
put this back.
so if you fail,
She didn't deliver it. She has to try again next turn.
yep,
So I have to stay here.
yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
So now it's my turn.
All right.
I'm going to move over to 1 planet over to the left.
That one.
Yes. And flip me a green dude.
Mark
Oh
actions.
yeah. Is this a ship? Is this a ship upgrade?
Yeah, it's a ship upgrade.
Nope, don't want it. So that goes away. And then I get this instead. It's a weapon.
Is it of more value than the one you've got?
During ground combat, you may roll +1, may turn one of your eyes into an explosion. If you have stealth, you gain +1 strength. This actually is better for him.
But but Bosk's personal thing is he wants to get 15,000 in gear.
Yes, and this is $6,000 versus $4,000.
Okay.
That's another reason. But this one's also, I can turn an eyeball into explosion if I have strength, which boss has strength.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
And then flip my green dude over.
IGRM,
Hey, guess what?
number 15.
I got him. I want him. Now where do I have to deliver him to? Oh, that's lovely. I'm not. I'm going to capture him instead.
You're going to fight him?
Well, yeah, he's my bounty.
All right. Let's do this.
I have 5 strength.
What's his combat?
His combat is 4. Ooh. So, oh, hold on. That's yours right there. Mm-hmm. And this is mine right here. And hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. You may turn one eye
All right. So you got him.
into an explosion.
Good job.
Yep. Yes.
Boom. All right. So he's down. He does 3 damage to you.
I have a total of 6 armor.
So you're fine.
Yes.
You don't get. Okay. He does only 3.
Oh, actually, I had 6 dice. I forgot this guy has 1 more, so we're fine. It doesn't matter. It's still 1.
You still beat him. He's now yours. Are you eliminating him or are you bringing in?
I'm going to bring him in.
All right.
So I have 3 damage, even though I had armor? Or what is...
Yeah, so the way the armor works is it adds 2 to your. So we haven't hit this point yet, but like let's say you went up against somebody who was way outside of your zone and they actually defeated you. You would become defeated. Once you're defeated, you actually tip your icon over. You lose all secrets you've got, and then you have to give over, I think it's like 3,000 credits or 8,000, I don't know. It's a lot of money. So you give over a lot of money, and you're defeated, and you don't get to do the game. Where that really starts to come into play is when you start doing jobs. So like when you do some of the jobs, that you go up against stormtroopers that are pretty powerful sometimes because they have a lot of them. But you beat him, so you are good.
Yes.
Excuse me, by the way.
I am... Oh, wait. You know what? I should actually also say... Yeah. Never mind. That's all the way over here. Which is my next destination. Which we have 7 minutes, actually, so...
All right.
What's in-game? Like, how do we score?
How do you score? It's just your fame.
Okay.
Whoever's got the most, or
All
whoever
right.
gets the closest to.
Because we have like 5 minutes, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, your turn. Let's just...
All right, so I've officially gotten my expensive ship, which moves me up to the next fame level, and I'm gonna go for that job. So where do I have to go? Catatonica. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, now I'm going to start the casino heist again. It's card number 42.
Let's see if... Does Han learn small talk with a droid?
With the droid. All right, here we go. Step 1. The first part of the plan involves distracting a security guard with small talk. Test influence. If you fail, the job fails. All right. Woo.
He didn't fail.
We didn't fail.
Learn
Step
how...
2.
Han learned...
Now we have to try to slice our way into the system and add some credits to our account. Test tech. If I fail, your character suffers a damage, and then I go to step 4. Let's see if we slice the terminal. Han Solo does have tech. Sweet. Step 3. Just as you're finishing up, a patrolling officer notices you. You'll need to quickly subdue him. Test strength. If you pass, complete this job. Chewie has strength.
I like that the droid did the small talk. You're doing the hacking, and Chewie just goes up behind the security guard going,
Oh, I did not. An alarm is raised and security storms the room. Fight ground combat against local security of 3. 3 damage. If you win, you are not defeated. Complete this job. If you lose, repeat this step. All right. So Hans only got 3, so I'm rolling 3 against 3. I do more damage than you.
33.
1. Come on, baby. 2.
2. All right. So I take 1 damage. But
it's a masculine shot too. It's like, oh,
Gotcha. All right. So I complete the job. Gain 15,000 and remove this card from the game.
I'm doing it for reasons. I don't know. We watched Han Solo actually accomplish something for once.
All right.
So
I like that.
excited.
What was it? Delivering food supplies was it as, or what was it?
No, that was the casino heist.
Oh, casino heist.
That would be pretty terrible.
That was hilarious. Like
I'm just
you're delivering food, but you have to do it through a casino heist. That's Star Wars logic, right?
Yeah.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes, it's your turn. That paid off nicely.
Actually, first you want $2,000 because you're not moving.
Are you not moving?
Oh, yeah.
Here's your 2 grand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
You're fine, but I want to make sure you get everything you got coming to you.
And made it, right?
Yeah. So now next is you need to
I'm
do.
famous, right?
No.
No? Yes?
Now you need to you need to do your thing.
Oh, I thought I already rolled it.
You did. You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Now you succeeded. Now you get 1 fame.
fame,
One
and then
fame,
$7,000.
7,000 credits.
Now you're at 2. There we go. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and end. I'm going to say I'm moving my 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more over 5. I'm done. And that ends my turn. And unfortunately, that also ends our game.
That's it. So,
I didn't win, did I?
You
We
no,
tied
you
for
both
2
tied.
fame.
I am the least famous of the famous bounty hunters.
he definitely did not win, but Jin and Han were actually, they ended on the same planet and they were the same famous. So this is Star Wars Outer Rim by Fantasy Flight Games. It's a lot of fun. You get to kind of put your own spin on these classic characters. There's actually just some really cool abilities we can go over. Like one of them is IG-88. His ability is that he can steal droid crew from another player. So if you're
Yeah, because he's a droid. He just convinces everyone.
droid, and that's his personal goal is to also have 2 droid as a crew. So there's some really cool.
No more meatbacks.
Yeah, there's some cool, unique abilities that really play off the different characters. So
So
Yeah.
check it out. You can get it at your local gaming stores.
Yes.
You got Dragon Slayer, got Mothership, got Wonka.
Yes,
So
yes.
check it all out. Good holiday. If you've got that Trekkie, your Star Warian person, you got your Jedi in your life, and you want some smuggling going on. So check it out, and guys, we'll let you guys go. Next is Chris, Kombat Kreations. Keep staying tuned for our lab experiment for the next couple of while, and don't forget to check out some of our other videos.
yeah,
So
thanks y'all. This
Bye.
is the way.
Thank you. I didn't get you backstab anybody yet.
No, I know.
It's not
man,
fair.
It was gonna happen eventually.
it's in the sequel. It's going to be the limited edition. So.
I'm Chris.
I'm Joe.
And this is Kombat Creations. All right, so
I was out. Yay.
you were out, but that's okay. That's what this show is about. Everybody missing random episodes. Jeff, we're looking at you. All right,
I'm here. Why not?
here's what we have going on at the moment.
All right.
We got a mess, but we're getting closer.
I think he's lame at the moment.
So last time we were talking about how we wanted to hook up the PVC, get the legs going, and at this point, we've got legs that will move sideways and forward and backward. Come on. And of course, a whole lot better when it's flipped over and gravity is helping us than right now at our little demo. I also have, stay. All right, so we did get that working. I'll talk about what we got going on here in just a minute. So we did get that. We know what's going on. I didn't quite hook that up in all of the legs yet because I wanted to not to put too much in the way for what we're doing today. So today we're working on lower legs, and our main focus is just to get 2 lower legs working like they're supposed to, that particular knee bending motion. Yep. Once we know we have all that down, it's a real easy process to apply it to all of the other legs between here and the next show.
Yep.
The other thing that we discussed is the need to have these legs not just flop around any way they want to willy-nilly. And so what we discussed is to have a parking brake. And we talked about a couple of eyelets on the back here that we would put like a little tube of aluminum through and stop them from moving. And this sounds great on paper. So in prepping for the show, we put in 2 eyelets and ran this through and watched the leg move anyway. So we've learned something here today. And what we've learned is we need more eyelets.
Yes.
Two is not enough.
Yeah, we need more islands to eyelets. Oh, okay.
Eyelets. We need 2 more. We need more eyelets per. Woohoo! Tools. We need more eyelets per leg in order to have the parking brake work properly. And I didn't get more of this size at the moment, so that's something else I'll have to make happen. Fortunately, for this parking brake, all we need is on the front 2 legs. Mm-hmm. And there you can kind of see, and I'll get to the spring in just a moment. We just need it on the front 2 legs because they will apply motion to the rest of everything else. So as long as we've got the front 2 legs parked, everything should be fine. The reason I have the spring on here is we were also trying to, so number 1, we were trying to make this work. But number 2, we wanted it to be kind of still while we applied
Springs.
Everything else we were doing to the upper legs. And
The magics.
yeah, since we needed a little bit of still, I went ahead and parked a spring on here because we have some springs for what we're doing today. And I just use that as kind of a temporary measure. But what we will do here between shows is park another eyelet in here and probably 1 more down below. Mm-hmm. So, and maybe move this one to the front so they all line up in the front in 1 line. But having several of them should provide us enough leeway to stop the continuing motion that we were seeing. So it almost works. And that's a good sign.
Yep, almost is better than none.
almost is better than none. So today's episode, as I mentioned, lower legs. We've got 2 connected up, and they're connected up on the first 2 upper legs. And all I did was I took another piece of our 2x4 material, the length of my lower leg, and added a hinge to it. Now, when we very first started talking, I was talking about doing the monster thing and actually adding some height to the build. And so that would not be done in trying to get it to go. But what would happen is I could build a platform here at the base equal on all the legs to stand on and thus give myself some height. But as far as testing and making everything work, I want my foot close to the ground just in case, emergencies. But basically, we've just got a hinge in here on both sides. Come on up, leg. There we go.
Sorry, I'm focusing on getting the
That's all right. Now, in order to make this move, that's right, camera, we're going, oh, look, I can wave. Hello, Jeffrey, we're here and you're not. All right. In order to get motion, what we want, my leg will move the front leg. When my knee bends, it bends. The nice thing is my knee only goes one direction, back. Well, I guess and forward, back to front. But it doesn't go any further front, and it doesn't twist to the side like a hip joint does.
And if it does, you have to go to the hospital.
If it does, yeah, we got a whole nother problem.
Yep.
And so my leg will be on the front of it. What we plan to do, and we'll see if it works, I've got a whole bunch of tiny little eyelets. We're going to put some down here and across and up to the front of this leg. And then we're going to run framing wire because it should be enough that it's strong enough that it's not going to stretch out or be problematic like that, but not full on wire, so we should have a little bit of give. Now on the back of this leg, we're going to add a couple more little eyelets and a spring. And we've got a couple of different kinds of springs because I'll be honest, I don't do a lot with springs, and I have absolutely no idea just how strong this sucker needs to be. We may have just straight up overkill. Don't know, we'll find out. The idea is though that the wire will be taut when they are straight. When this leg bends, it should loosen the wire so that the spring takes over and pulls that. Obviously we're upside down. It's probably going to pull it real fast. Hopefully it shouldn't pull it any faster than the cabling. The cabling should still stop it. But when we're standing and the gravity is going the other direction, this will help, the spring will help pull the leg like a muscle and bend it where we need to bend it. And then when I pull it straight, it should pull the wire taut and straighten it back out. On this side, I think that the cable will have to start kind of up high on the leg, and I think that it will have to go to a lower or mid-range spot on this leg to get a little more pull against the spring. We also have to make sure that as the rest of the leg moves, that we're not going to get in the way of that cabling. So as we do it, we're going to do it to the outside edge, and we're going to go down to the different hinge points and down on the frame, and then inside the frame we'll go across and back up the other side. So all of that juxtaposition aside, we're going to start making a few holes here.
So we're
yeah, let's mark it first. That's ridiculous. That's like planning.
You want to like right here?
Give it a shot. We might have to move some of these.
That's okay. Do you want to put it like right here? Or...
We probably want two here.
Okay, 1, 2.
Maybe one at this point. And then straight down.
Okay.
And then that's when we'll go, yeah, something here. And then maybe to the midpoint here.
Yeah.
And the midpoint one, we might be able to run the cable from both of them through.
Through that, yeah, okay.
And then from the midpoint over and then back up that direction.
So we were talking about...
Two on there. And one.
Probably right about there.
Yeah, let's give that a shot. Now,
that works.
the nice thing is that the small version of these little eyelets, it's cheap to buy a package of, this is like 40 of them. We don't need it with a big hole in the middle because we're just using a little bit of cable. The cable's not that big, so this makes things a whole lot easier. So I'm going to park a couple of holes in things.
Let me help you.
Oh.
That's what I'm here for, right? Help. As long as you don't drill into me, we're okay.
I'm not drilling into you, man. Don't drill me, bro. You know, that was a meme I was sad to lose.
Don't throw me, bro.
No, they don't tase me, bro.
Oh.
That one and the one about the guy seeing the rainbows. Look, it's a double complete rainbow. Oh, it's almost a triple complete rainbow. That guy was super happy.
Ah. Are you gonna start lacing out, or do you want to finish it though?
Either or. I just started grabbing things while you were moving around.
Okay.
Thought maybe I'll just grab things real fast like. But I didn't.
Move that box out of the way. That box out of the way. Get that.
You know what I think?
What?
Even though we measured out this piece of PVC last time, I think that maybe it's just a slight bit too long.
Well, that's an easy thing to fix.
It is indeed. Also, in setting this up, I had a great idea that the different sides of the PVC really need to be set to exactly where we need them, and so I'll probably color code this by putting like a little red dot on the leg, a little red dot on the PVC, and so on.
All right. So that's. Dang you, plastic! You win again.
The plastic never wins. You just heat that sucker up.
Oh. It's gotten oddly quiet. Because I'm talking.
All right, there's that. The quiet sounds of screwing eyelets. I'm sure there's a joke in there.
It's a long ways after.
Sing loudly, they can't hear you.
All right. So.
Oh, you're doing the crazy easy way.
Yes, I'm taking it easier.
I was thinking to myself,
Easier.
I should use those pliers, but
Oh, you can use pliers.
well, yeah, that's probably easy. So what Joe's doing is he took a drill bit and he just stuck it through the hole and he's twisting the drill bit, which
Extra
is
leverage. Extra
see,
leverage.
we set this up saying at some point in the show this is going to fall and hit us in the head. That very well could happen at any moment.
Yes.
You picked the wrong season to stop wearing construction helmets.
I was about to think of that. I was like, it would be kind of nice to have a helmet at this point in time.
Whoa!
See?
Let's put that down while we do this part of the thing.
So does that make me honorary Jeff?
You are the Jeff! You all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I got a hard head. I really do. So, all right. So we are into this part of it. Like crawling into your giant monstrosity.
I can't get this one started. Come on.
Yeah, I also have that problem with this one over here. All right.
There you go, Eyelet. You will bend to my will, but
Well,
don't
not
bend. Really, I want you to stay straight.
That's that. It's like you really don't need it to bend. Bending would be bad.
Maybe the wood will bend to my will. Somebody's bending to my will.
All right. Alrighty. Yeah, the only dangerous part about this is drill bits are sharp.
That's true. I mean, simply using a little stick or a pencil or something would be good, but we don't have those.
It's got what we so be careful. If you're gonna use like drill bits and stuff like that for what they're not intended for,
Hey, so
be safe with them.
So I can I can do this one without worrying at the moment because we've already let the leg hit you in the head.
Again, I'm Jeff. I've become Jeff.
All right. So these I set all to go straight down, and then the one here I switch sideways, which is what you've done to go back up.
Yeah.
I don't know that it even matters, but now this picture wire. When I was looking at picture wires, they have different poundages, like how solid the picture wire is, how heavy a picture that it can take. I got some that's 20 pound. I don't know if that's overkill or underkill for what we're doing. All it really has to do is work against the spring that will be on the back of the leg.
Alrighty.
That still may be a challenge.
All right. Let's be a little bit smarter about this and not.
There you go. I'm going to twist this up, but I'm going to hold it.
I'm not wary of it. Absolutely wary of it. Oh, that looks nice. I actually like that a lot. I hope that really works.
That's what I've been saying this whole season.
It looks good. It looks right. It actually looks the way it's supposed to look. In my mind, at least. But
All right.
I got 3 more.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Keep on going. What we'll do is we'll tie this off on your side first and get it snug, and then we'll pull it tight and then tie it off on this side.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right.
And I won't cut it until we've tied it off so that we're sure we've got the right amount.
I feel like Al from Tool Time right now, because of the shirt. Oh,
Oh, you lost out.
now I feel like Tim. Just losing everything now.
That's all right. All right.
2 more.
Cool. Wow, there's some sort of crazy thing going on next door.
I don't know. It sounds like there's like sledding or something.
That's right. We are next to the bobsled channel. And, you know, this is their dry run. It's Texas, so we don't actually get any snow to bobsled on. Taking a page from the Jamaica team. Only being in Texas, we only do it inside. Film studio, which is a little bit different, a little bit odd, probably why we're not known for our sledding.
Yes.
Their island on.
I could do this from this side.
Oh!
All that work to do it from the other side.
It's a joke in there.
No, there's really not a joke. Maybe. This is the point of every build that I always get to whenever it gets really quiet.
Ooh. One strand of our picture wire just didn't like going through at one point. So we've got kind of a jumble there, but that's okay. So maybe instead of 20 pound, it's now 18 pound wire.
Uh-oh.
No, it was the last 2 pounds that, yeah, just pull. You got it, you got it. All right. So, well, over now, the picture wire says to wrap it around a couple of times and then tie it through.
So like a fisherman.
There are actually little
fisherman's
wire
knot.
clampy things that you can get that you can put on the 2 sides and screw it down and get it all nice and snug. I think that we're going to be fine with what we're doing.
So like a fisherman's knot.
Yeah, yeah. because the wire should be tight enough in and of itself to hold.
Oh, that looks ugly.
All right.
If all else fails, we're just gonna tie it once.
That's fine. We don't need to worry about trimming off the end at the moment, but we would want to do that prior to putting exterior costuming bits on the leg itself, so it wouldn't
You definitely,
damage.
for this part of it, that would be.
You could even go so far as to run a tube of material along it if you really wanted.
Trade your positions.
Okay.
Something tells me you're supposed to yell switch.
Oh, switch!
So,
Yeah, let's keep it straight. We've actually got some clippers here.
so let's.
Let me clip off a bit and
Yeah.
then just tie it snug. I think is going to be the best way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so snug that it's
Use
gotta
my
stay
head for
straight.
what it-
We should probably keep it upright as well, just in case that little bit has something to do with it.
I know it looks really, really weird way I'm doing, but
Hey, as long as it holds. This is a special knot from Joe's tribe.
I failed at not making. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
There we go. My grandfather would be very upset with me.
All right. So here's how we test this. I'm going to bend this one and see if that one pulls down.
Okay.
Don't let it just flop.
Okay.
See if we're snug enough. Oh. Our wire may be stretching.
Yeah, we got too much play.
That is a problem.
No, we got too much play. Do.
What we really need here is another set of hands. Jeff! This week, Jeff has strep throat. I don't think we need to worry so much about his throat. We just need hands. I give him a lot of grief. Really, I want him to be better.
Yep. Okay, so.
Oh, I see.
So we're gonna, for testing purposes, we're gonna do
Yep.
that.
Now, let's see if this pulls. Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, I can see. It definitely has motion. Like I'm literally not.
Put it back straight.
So, yeah, I can see where it's binding. It's literally the wire's telling me exactly where it's binding.
Well, that was when I ran it through. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put 2 more eyelets on and a spring
Okay.
to give us a little bit of tension
Okay.
over there. Let's see. And in order to do that, now, in order for these springs to really be nice and snug, I want to give them a little bit of play here. Do I have some cable?
I'm on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, by the way, getting these little eyelets on one side of it was really difficult.
Okay, so let me use this as one side, and then we'll, all right, I'm gonna do this. Hold that a sec, or hold that a sec.
I will hold.
I'm going to go stand in front of the camera. And meanwhile, backstage, Lance is saying, "Whoa, what are you doing?" All right, I'm screwing this in. I'm just screwing an eyelet in. It's totally boring, but doing it from the other side, it's just not going to happen. And you guys would watch us do one eyelet for a long time.
Yep.
All right, there's one, and our other one, where's our other one? Do we have one out?
Yes.
Cool.
So we're putting the tendons and ligaments on,
That's right.
and the muscle.
Tender ligger things.
Tendons and ligatings. Ligatings. That doesn't sound right.
So, in order to hook this on, let's
You
see,
will need
the
these.
pliers.
And a lot of force. Here, I'll hold that while you. Aha!
See, I don't know if that's pulling it enough to. Well, it wants to move. So, actually, it probably, yeah, it needs to go further. Needs to go further.
We learn. We learn.
And we've got the other spring as well that would probably be fine at this level, but it's a nice strong one. Hey, can you give me a hole like right up here somewhere?
Because I remember what happened last time. So, right about there?
Yeah, sure. You know, estimate and drill. I don't think there's an exact science to dragon ogre feet.
Well, they have to be 32 centimeters left. I don't know.
Oh, 32 centimeters to the left. Otherwise.
I do like the fact that we are, in theory, making a mechanical thing, but in fantasy world, this is necromancy. Absolutely necromancy.
Oh, but we're doing it in a technical manner, so this is technomancy.
Technomancy, yes.
We are bringing life to.
Ooh, I heard that.
Oh, yeah, that wants to pull. Okay, I'm going to come back around.
I got it. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
All right, I got it, and it's going. Let's see if it pulls. I wouldn't even worry about that one so much. Let's just see what we get going on here. Well, it's trying to pull. Can that one give it some? Ah! All right, pull it the other way.
No. It's too strong. Oh, that's too strong. That's.
Whoa!
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. You're not a Jeff now.
Oh, I see it. It pulled off to the side.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So we almost have something doing what we vaguely want it to do.
you know what you could do? They make a not a bear cord. Was it a hanger cord like this?
Yeah.
They make a plastic covered one.
Oh, you think there's not enough?
I think there's not enough. I think there's too much friction.
Yeah, not enough play.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about that. The other thing I was thinking is, do we need a second run up here, like to the other side of the board, maybe to the same point over there, but coming up through, say, a second eye hole here, and 2 cables to provide the pull here instead of just a single.
I think 2 cables is the way you're gonna go. Like seriously, especially if you want to keep it this type of spring. I mean, we can actually.
Now this is the weaker of the springs.
Yeah,
we got some more serious springs,
I don't think we need
and
those.
I don't think we need more serious springs, which is perfect because we're not serious people. So let's add a secondary point on the other side.
But yeah, but again, you can always adjust this, the amount it pulls by moving that eyelet down and making that spring a little less springy.
A little more like autumn. Less springy, more autumn. It's November, folks.
I know, but the puns are good.
All right. So we've got a couple more to add, eyelets to add on here. I got this side.
All right, take the easy side. I see how it is.
Well, it's the side that I'm on. All right. It's like a wood screw there.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
We're going to see how many of these we can drop on the ground.
Oh, it just means that we'll have to sweep them up later.
All right. Give me another one. Oh,
Yeah,
I guess they're right here.
I pulled
can
them all
get it
out.
myself.
Self-serve, like ice cream.
That's right. Ice cream eyelets. What are you
I'm
building?
laughing at my own joke.
Ice
I love
cream
it.
eyelets. All right, one more.
All right.
And we'll run cabling through to the same points over there and just to a different point over here.
Okay. So we're gonna keep these eyelets are here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We still may want the plastic coated cable,
Yeah.
but for this,
So,
I think that this will be fine for our testing, though.
yeah. No.
hope.
This will at least give us the.
I don't know what I'll just throw out words and see what happens. All right, so let's run another one through.
All right, you lame duck.
I am not.
It's giving too much resistance, so I couldn't unfold the leg, which is good.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
actually good to hear that.
Now, again, when we have this flipped over, we will have gravity working with us that we're going the other direction, which ultimately means the best way to build one of these is in space. Less gravity to worry about. We need offshore, we need off-planet Centaur leg production. And that's going to be the wave of the future. Somebody tell Elon Musk we need to get SpaceX producing Centaur legs. Solar powered, of course, because you know it just that'll be the next thing with Tesla. Well, the truck, people were okay with that, but we're gonna go further back than the 80s. And
I like the look of the truck. It's cool.
I do. I think though, honestly, that in order to drive it, you have to dress like Cobra Commander.
Yes.
And they should only come in like gray with red pinstriping.
I like the look of it. It's one of those like, I understand why he did it. I understand why it's a really cool design. They were trying to go for a very kind of retro look, but so many people have just
Take that.
buy PVC. Just kind of like it's just like.
I'm going to bend this over and try not to have the same problem that we had over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, give me some give.
All right. Slack. Hoot.
Force powers.
Yes.
I'm magnetic with the ways of the. Oh, let's see. Yeah.
You had it right.
Yeah, I had it right. It just
It's binding up.
got caught. That may not be as much of a problem as I think the more I do this, but I think that there are some ideas that even not just on that truck and people grumbling about the look of it, that you have things like the LED light bar across the front. We have LED light bars are all over the place anyway. It seems like just having a bar of light would be a huge benefit to any car, not just the Tesla thing. And so, at least some of those concepts I want to start seeing on additional cars, even if they don't look like they're straight out of V. I don't have a problem with the look either.
No, it's a very interesting look. Let me put my hat back right where it's supposed to go.
I've seen a lot of folks in the 3D print communities instantly started designing them and printing them to use as doorstops.
That's funny. I like that.
Okay, so this one. Can I not? That was the first.
What did we do? Why are you like this?
We're getting some tension here, which is, I know I'm not saying anything all of a sudden, but we're getting some
Why are we getting tension?
serious tension on our first wire, and I'm not sure why. All right, there we go.
We may want to put 2 little eyelets right there at some point. So
Yeah, I thought about that.
give that carpal tunnel thing, you know?
So with my, I think I've got a good strong deal here, and all I did was I twisted it around starting close and then twisted it around. So it's just twisted back on itself. It's not even tied or nothing.
Can you snip me?
Whoa now. Just the tip. There we go.
I'm loose.
All right, so we're good and snug.
Ow!
Two wires.
So you start up early. Let's do that.
Yeah. Just get it good and twisted. I like my centaurs like I like my music. Good and twisted. That sounded a whole lot better in my head. That was just dumb. All right. All right. I'm going to pull from here. Ooh, lots of tension.
Yeah.
Lots of tension from the new one, from the secondary cable.
It's weird. Isn't it? So.
Oh, because you're holding yours up. It was working as designed. All right. So, pull it back up. I've got gravity.
Oh, this is
All right.
almost right.
I think the mechanics are spot on.
The materials and friction. We're just gonna do that now.
All right. So let's talk about where we need to go at this point. The number one, we need plastic coated wire.
Yes. Plastic coated wire. More eyelets.
Having 2 runs of cabling, I think, is good with one to there. And so when we add another leg back here, what we'll do is add a single wire to the side,
Yeah.
maybe the inside this time to watch out for the spring, like we did there, and then a single one down, and then over, and then doubled ones up here, this side, like we did there.
Yeah.
I think an additional eyelets on the upper leg itself.
Creating that literally
Here,
the.
let's push this down, and the camera can see what we've got going on there. So yeah, a second set of eyelets up here.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're absolutely right. We should put eyelets right here. Probably eyelets right here, actually, on the corresponding side. That way they
Just so they have the nice right at the hinge,
Yeah,
sort
right
of.
at the hinge. Because right now
Okay.
they're just digging into this wood, and it's making it a
Yeah.
lot harder for it to pull.
I can see that.
And probably literally like 2 or 3 more eyelets just to pull everything to more of a centralized location. But yeah, the plastic covered wiring for sure, because it'll stop that.
Now the
type
amount
thing.
of eyelets we used, I'm counting it up, and even our additions here would be 18. So a pack of 40 is 2 legs, which means 1 more pack of these is going to be perfectly fine to get all of them working.
Yeah.
So that's good.
And then definitely we were talking about this earlier. And
See,
color coding this.
color coding it.
And probably just taking like less than half an inch off.
Yeah, a
probably
little
give
bit
a-
off the end.
Yeah. I like that.
And even though we used PVC here, part of me is thinking of switching off to a little bit of aluminum bar stock.
That would be fine. Aluminum bar stock would definitely do it. It still has the same rigidity, and
And see, part of the reason is that I'm worried about the plastic. And we were doing it to try and be cheap. You probably could still get away with it, but I'm worried about the degradation of the holes on the ends.
Yeah.
With the plastic, I'm worried about something breaking. Ultimately, I'm just worried about problems while it's in use.
Okay.
And trying to look at worst case engineering and plan for it.
Yeah, we definitely. I would have never imagined that these little springs were going to be too much.
That's why I got the big ones.
Yeah, I thought I literally
The key is to give them enough room so that they can stretch out, which means that in storage, we want to store it so that they're not stretched out.
Yeah.
So it'll keep the spring for actual use. But yeah, these things would have been overkill. These little springs, they were let's see, which one do we have? So these are the 2.1 pound springs. The big ones were 4.75 pound, and that's the pounds of pressure. Again, it is going to be working against gravity, so it'll have to deal with that. But I think that even given the amount of pull that we have here, that's going to be just fine. Because in reality, even if the back legs, as they move, don't necessarily fold up as much as whatever I have the front leg, as long as they're clearing the ground.
even if they're a little even if they're a little bit lame, they'll still work.
My costume is not lame. So,
It's ready for glue, people. Ready for glue. Okay, I'm sorry.
all right.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Look, you.
Well, I gotta take Jeff somehow, you know.
Yeah. So, so the
Yeah.
smaller springs there, the 2.1 pound springs are gonna be just fine. I wouldn't go less than that. I think that's that's thick, strong enough to do what we want to do there, and spread it out like that is going to be just fine for the amount of pull that we're going to get. So at this point, what we need to do is I need to finish the doubling the hooks on the other legs and switch to either redoing the PVC or switching to something else like a little bit of aluminum bar stock, which is still pretty easy to work, and it doesn't need to be super thick, but it does need to have a little bit of thickness to it.
But you can still get all that from like Home Depot and all
Right,
that too. So.
right. And then switching up our cabling.
I like this. That's a really good one.
Yeah, that's
It's got
nice.
It's got little gears and everything. That's
this
cool.
pair of pliers we stole from our producer, who when I don't have everything I need here. Fortunately, Lance Allen has a car full of just about everything that we need. Pliers, extension cords, libations.
It used to be me. But
Maybe not.
Not anymore.
Yeah, so let's see. I'm trying to think of what else we need to do. So here's the thing. In 2 weeks, on the 10th, is our finale.
Okay.
And I want to finish all the things prior to that, because for our finale, it's going to be test time.
Okay.
And maybe we'll see me falling all over the ground a whole lot. Who doesn't like that? Also, we were talking about the parking brake. We need a couple more, 1 to 2 more eyelets on the front, all lined up so that will help stop everything and not do our slightly scary spring on there. And then strapping. We haven't talked about strapping.
No.
So the way we're going to do that, and that will be an off-camera thing. Strapping is pretty simple, but let me go over it. At fabric stores, you get nylon webbing. It's kind of wide, about 3/4 or an inch wide. It's super strong. It's flat material, and then there are clips, some of the pinch it and open up little belt clip sort of things. So the idea is that I will stitch some of the webbing to some of those quick release clamps, and then to attach it to the frame, double it over in the back and put a wood screw with a washer on it so that spreads out and it doesn't tear up the webbing as easily, and that will help hold everything together. Realistically, just for added security that I probably don't need, when I fold it over before putting it through here, I'll probably hit it with a blob of hot glue to let the hot glue soak down in and provide a little bit extra so that the webbing doesn't fray, and give it just a touch of extra support while it's all put together. Now what we'll do is we'll have 2 straps on the lower legs that will be fairly snug to my leg.
Okay.
So I think that the lower legs are going to be the key to movement.
Yeah, I think so too.
We'll have a strap on the upper thigh, the upper leg, that will be loose, but still be there to help guide the upper leg, but it won't be snug. If I have all of those snug, as soon as I try and move my legs, because these are behind my legs, it will move it different, and everything will get stuck. And then lastly, I want one at waist level that will be fairly snug.
Okay.
To make sure that that the top of it stays where it needs to go. So then the strappings just get attached to the back of the legs and attached to there, and be ready to go. Realistically, I'll probably have one side of the webbing stitched down and the other adjustable, just in case we need to play with that. You know, somebody needs to cut me out with the jaws of life when I tank it and hit the floor.
Well, we're going to be laughing, and then...
Yeah, and then jaws of life on the webbing. That's just the way of your people. Right. So, and so what we'll do, coming back on the 10th, tell all your friends to come and watch this thing. We will make sure that Jeff is here. And,
I'll wheelchair him in. I'll wheelchair him in. It'll be fun.
We'll just put him off to the side or something. Jeff, just sit there and,
Or I can make a body double of him.
A body double of...
And just put that body double somewhere where Jeff is, so Jeff doesn't be one around it. Because you can't be in the same room with your double.
That's not how that works.
Dig it.
That's totally not how that works. Anyway,
Okay.
So we should have everything set up now. I will say, as tempting as it is, once it's all set up, to test it before it's on the camera and see just how much we're going to fall over and be a big problem. I won't. I will hold off just for you guys, and we will wait and test
do that.
live on camera with lots of padding, extra first aid kits. And I'll see if I've got somebody light and adventurous that once we have some motion on this, that we can try putting a little bit of weight and potentially a person and double check that that we can indeed do that part. Now, at the beginning of the season, we also talked about a tail.
Yep.
There's no tail because there's no time. Maybe that's something down the road that we can do. Also covering it, maybe something down the road that we can do. For what we're doing here, I think we've got our hands full in trying to finish this off. That picture wire, I gotta tell you, see, I keep thinking, what? So, probably do need to go with the coated wire. Mm-hmm. But, what if we had some sort of tubing at the eyelets for it to run through?
Yeah, that would definitely do. Yeah, no, yeah, like a little sheath type thing.
Yeah, just like a little tube of plastic. I started looking at it thinking, whoa, what are we doing?
Well, the reason why I was saying a little bit of like carpal tunnel because that's literally what we're creating is tendons.
Right,
And they
right.
do run through a thing in your own hand and your own limbs and stuff. So copying what nature already does.
And really, the points that it's binding, I think, are through here. So
Yeah.
maybe even one more eyelet in here to pull it more this way before, although that may even bind more.
Well, the thing is that if you do the tubing in between, like at every junction.
You know, I wonder what would happen at the same time if we lose these two and just go from here straight across and up. Because ultimately it's going to be inside the frame.
Yeah, it's inside the frame. So.
Provided that whatever build we skin it with, we cover that point. That still puts it in, that still lets it go. But that instead of running it through a side and around, because it's the thicker wire, it may just need to go straight over.
Yeah, it might. I'd like to see how that works.
That may be what we have to end up doing.
I like that.
I may give that a shot.
I like that idea. I absolutely do.
You know, the more that I think about it, that probably in the back, Lance is yelling at us. Yes, that's what I've been telling you the whole episode.
It was a good first try.
It was.
It was a great first try. It gave us a lot of insight on what we need to do next.
Yeah.
I like
Coated
that.
wire.
Coated wire.
Fewer eyelets straight across.
Straight across. More at the junctions.
Yeah.
At the actual junctions.
And really the reason that we went around here is just to try and guide the wire, but ultimately there's not going to be anything else in here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter too much. You can go straight across.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably a good way to go about it.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot.
Yeah. So
See?
I still the poundage of wire I think is just fine. So this is
Yeah.
what the 20 pound. There's stronger wire. I don't think it needs to be any stronger. It just needs to be coated.
No, I would say if you don't need anything stronger, this is going to be overkill. This wire will be fine.
And as much as we like overkill here on Kombat Creations,
Yeah,
that's not the right kind of overkill.
No, that's
the in the way overkill.
That's the snap a board while it's moving overkill.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to snap a 2x4, but I don't think it's going to. I think I don't want to fight with it when I'm moving my legs.
Yeah, fight.
I pick my leg up and my knee bends back.
The last thing you want to do is fight with your own body.
See, that's the thing, though, is that not only is there the one right here that's fighting against you, there will also be a second one back here. That will, and I don't know just how much additional impact that's going to be. But again, that's going to be for the final test itself.
Well, the thing is, you can always adjust this spring and
That's
pull
true.
it down a little bit and get some of that tension off of it because it's not going to be pulling as hard.
Right.
So these. See, Jeff's not here. Jeff's not here, and I'm getting hurt.
Those boards, those legs just have it out for you.
know,
Don't
right?
stand behind the dragon ogre; it'll kick you in the head.
The dragon ogre and my people, they just don't mix.
That's the story of the American West, the Indian and the dragon ogre. We're gonna have to get like another Kevin Costner movie in there about how he helped tame the dragon ogres of the plains, and
It's a tale old as time.
that's a terrible movie. I want to see that now. That's what we need. The American Indian and the dragon ogre. All right, so enough of all of that nonsense. So work is cut out. 2 weeks, final test, live on air. See how often I'm going to fall out. You know what? Maybe for some of you who are into games involving glasses and liquids, this could be one. See just how many times I fall over or Jeff gets hurt. We'll just randomly hand Jeff a hot glue gun. We won't need it for the show. We'll just randomly give it to him and see what happens.
Was that if I'm going to show up and boards are going to hit me in the head now? Or
Yes, that's right. That's right. Random boards smacking you in the head. We'll bring our friend Mike over, and deer will show up and run into him. It's a thing. He gets run over by deer a lot. It's dumb, but it happens.
He ran into 3 deer. Not his fault.
Those deer just have it out for him. All right, so that's enough of us for tonight.
Yep.
We've got our work cut out for us. We'll see you in 2 weeks with a final finished product, finished enough for the season,
Yep.
and wrap this sucker up. Thanks again to Joe for coming on and hanging with us this season. Stick around for all sorts of stuff. Come on back to Kaiju Media Labs for all of the other shows that we've got on the air. But this is us saying, continue crafting.
Yeah. Please.
Please.